Okay, boys, welcome to this special Thanksgiving edition of our Week 12 predictions.
Nothing better than some turkey and football.
Who are the turkeys playing this year?
Sleepy Joe, you are such a dumbass.
All right, let's quickly recap Week 11 and then get into our predictions for Week 12. In Week 11, I finished with a record of 9-5, Joe finished with a record of 8-6, and Donald finished with a record of 7-7. That means still in third is Joe with an overall record of 90-74. I am still in second place with an overall record of 93-71, and still in first place is Donald with an overall record of 96-68.
I stay winning, as per usual.
Donald, you did the worst out of the three of us last week.
That's fake news. We all know I won.
I'm going to win this week.
Keep dreaming, Sleepy Joe. Just try not to finish last.
Let's just get into our predictions for Week 12.
Before we do that, make sure to check out ecpkpicks.com for all of our exclusive picks of the week. Be sure to check it out.
Link in the description.
All right, for the first game on Thanksgiving, we got the Green Bay Packers versus the Detroit Lions.
It's a Thanksgiving tradition to watch the Lions play.
More like watch the Lions lose.
Shut your mouth, Obama. This Lions team is built different. They will make the Packers their bitches.
Barry Sanders is going off for over 100 yards rushing.
Let's talk about how this Lions team almost lost to my Bears last week.
Almost doesn't mean shit. The Bears blew it like usual. Lions run the North.
This game will be over by halftime. Give me the Lions.
Packers had a nice win over the Chargers last week, but they have to play a real contender this week. I also got the Lions winning.
This matchup favors the Lions a lot. Green Bay won't be able to keep up offensively with Detroit, and the Packers' defense is not doing anything against this Lions team. Lions should win this easily.
All of America is about to find out how good this Lions team actually is.
Okay, so we all got the Lions winning. Next is the second Thanksgiving game. Washington Commanders taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Who the fuck is responsible for making this schedule? Their ass needs to be drug tested. Ain't nobody wants to watch the Commanders get their ass handed to them by the Cowboys.
A primetime divisional matchup. This game might actually be closer than most people think.
Obama, what the fuck are you talking about? The Commanders are poverty. They lost to the trash-ass Giants, and they don't even have hot water in their stadium. Cowboys will destroy them.
Looks like the Commanders will need a small loan of $1 million.
Can someone please explain to me how the fuck do the Cowgirls play the worst team every week? I swear they have the most cupcake schedule.
Sleepy Joe low-key got a point. Cowboys always seem to be playing trash teams.
That doesn't mean anything. You boys already know it's any given Sunday.
The only thing that's given is the Commanders losing by 40.
I don't know. Commanders are this weird team. They lose to a third-string QB one week, then beat a good team another week.
Obama, get your head out of your ass. Cowboys are not losing, especially on Thanksgiving. You know Jerry won't allow that.
I'm feeling a Thanksgiving Day miracle. Give me Washington.
The Cowgirls going to give Obama a fat L?
Okay, so Donald and Joe got the Cowboys while I got the Commanders. Now the third and final Thanksgiving matchup, the San Francisco 49ers versus the Seattle Seahawks.
San Fran is back in form and will steamroll the Seahawks.
This game is actually really important for standings. If Seattle wins, they take control of first in the NFC West, but if Niners win, they give themselves a 2-game advantage over Seattle.
Purdy is about to have a masterclass performance. I don't give a shit who's playing QB for Seattle.
If Geno plays, I expect this to be a close game with the 49ers coming out on top, but if Geno's out, then San Fran might win by 30.
The Seahawks have got to be the most underrated and underappreciated 6-4 team ever.
Donnie, Seattle just lost to the Rams. If anything, they are overrated.
Stop writing off Geno. I like the Seahawks to win this.
That's crazy.
This game's being played in Seattle. It's going to be cold and loud. Niners will get caught lacking. You heard it here first.
We all know San Fran winning this one.
Okay, so Joe and I got the 49ers winning, while Donald's got the Seahawks. Next is the first annual Black Friday game. Miami Dolphins taking on the New York Jets.
Finally, the Jets got the balls to bench Zach Wilson. This guy was straight fucking trash.
Yeah, it looks like his career as a Jet may be over.
Back in my day, you should have seen how I used to sling the rock. Give me a couple Advils, and I bet I could play QB for the Jets.
Sleepy Joe, shut your old ass up. You can't even make it up a flight of stairs.
I think the Dolphins should win this one.
No shit, the Dolphins are going to win this one. Who the fuck is even starting for this Jets team?
Tim Boyle.
Good Lord, Miami's going to dog walk the Jets.
Who does Tim Boyle play for?
Sleepy Joe, get your head out of your ass and pick a team.
I got the Dolphins.
All right, then we all have the Dolphins winning. Now we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Indianapolis Colts.
The fact that the Colts are still in the playoff picture is wild. They're going to win this game and potentially make some noise.
Colts ain't making the playoffs. Get the fuck out of here.
Keep sleeping on Indy.
Bucks D is going to stop Indy's run game and force them to throw. Gardner Minshew is going to make hella mistakes. Tampa is winning this.
I like the Colts offense over that mid-ass Tampa D.
I agree with Joe here. Colts have been sneaky good and should continue to compete for a playoff spot. I like Indy at home.
Stop acting like the Bucks ain't in the playoff race also. Bucks are just as good, if not better, than the Colts.
Okay, so Joe and I got the Colts and Donald's got the Buccaneers. Next is the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Houston Texans.
C.J. Stroud been playing like he off the Henny.
It's true, Stroud has been unbelievable.
Get Stroud's meat out of your mouths. He's nice, don't get it twisted. And the Texans have been balling this year just like I said they would, but they're playing the Jags now.
That doesn't mean shit. At this point, I don't care who the Texans play, they will keep winning.
Sleepy Joe, are you stupid? Texans are nice, but they are not beating the Jags.
Texans already beat the Jags this year. They'll do it again.
This Jags D is no joke. They are one of the best teams in the AFC, and will prove it this week when they beat the Texans.
Texans have been on a pretty strong win streak, but Donnie's right, Jacksonville's D might finally slow down that explosive Texans offense.
Duval County!
Okay, so Donald and I got the Jaguars while Joe's got the Texans. Now the Carolina Panthers versus the Tennessee Titans.
Boring-ass game with two shit teams.
I don't even know who to pick.
I like the Titans for one reason and one reason only. They are not the Carolina Panthers.
I'll roll with the Titans also. Carolina needs to get their shit together and fire Frank Reich.
This seems like a trap game. Everyone's going to be on the Titans. I think Panthers pull this one out the fire.
Obama Panthers might not win another game this season.
So I'm going with the Panthers, while Donald and Joe got the Titans. Next, we have the New Orleans Saints taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
Who's starting in this game, Desmond Shitter or Taylor Heineken?
It looks like Ritter is the starter again.
This Falcons team is a complete shit show. They are not winning this game.
You're tripping, Trump. I don't care who playing QB. The Dirty Birds are the best team in the NFC South. They're going to beat and expose the fraudulent-ass Saints.
Both of these teams have glaring issues, but I honestly don't know what's going on in that Falcons organization.
Arthur Smith needs to be fired, and Atlanta needs a serviceable quarterback. Then they'll be decent.
Saints' offense has been horrible, but against this Atlanta team, I got to go with the Saints.
Dennis Allen is just as bad as Arthur Smith, and stop acting like Derek Carr isn't washed. Falcons are winning this bitch.
Sleepy Joe, Falcons are going to get run out the building.
Okay, so Donald and I got the Saints, while Joe's got the Falcons. Now we got the New England Patriots versus the New York Giants.
Tommy DeVito owns the Commanders and will soon own the Patriots also.
I don't know about that. New England coming off a bye is scary. Belichick is mad about how this season has gone and knows his team needs a win badly. I think the Pats win this in a statement game.
This Patriots team sucks ass and Belichick is done. At this point, New England should be straight tanking so they can draft Caleb.
The words Patriots and tanking don't go together. New England will beat the Giants.
Paisano Tommy DeVito won't let that happen.
There is absolutely no way the 16-0 Patriots lose to this Giants team. Brady completely outplays Eli Manning, and Randy Moss wins Super Bowl MVP. The Patriots win and complete the perfect season.
Who's going to tell him?
Okay, so Joe and I got the Patriots, while Donald's got the Giants. Next, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Now that Pittsburgh finally fired Matt Canada, they may score more than 10 points this week.
Don't get me wrong, Matt Canada was horrible and deserved to be fired, but Kenny Pickett is a problem. Bro is a bust. There's no way around it.
Kenny Pickett Fence thinks John Cena is playing receiver for the Steelers.
None of that shit matters. Steelers are going to go out and put on an offensive masterclass and blow the Bengals out.
I feel like the Steelers' offense will still be terrible. Give me the Bengals to pull this one out.
Obama's Steelers are going to beat the Bengals.
Since he has no chance without their star QB, Macaulay Culkin.
Steelers are frauds, and firing Canada won't change anything. They are still going to lose this week.
Steelers are going to smoke the Bengals. Stop it.
And don't forget the Steelers signed a certified Pokemon scammer. They can't lose now.
Okay, then Joe and Donald got the Steelers, while I got the Bengals. Now we got the Cleveland Browns versus the Denver Broncos.
Did the Browns sign Sleepy Joe?
Pretty much.
Well, since I'm playing for the Browns now, then I got the Broncos to win. The Browns.
I don't think Joe Flacco will start. He's just there to be a backup for DTR.
The DMV told me the Browns will win this one.
Broncos have been on fire lately. They may have had some ugly wins, but it don't matter. Broncos are getting hot at the right time. Give me Denver to win this.
Broncos country, let's ride.
A couple of weeks ago, all you did was shit on the Broncos. Now you jumped on their bandwagon.
The Broncos are winning, and since all I do is win, I got the Broncos.
Okay, so Donald and I got the Broncos, while Joe's got the Browns. Next, the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
Rams got so fucking lucky last week.
A win is a win.
Will they get lucky again?
I don't think they'll need luck. Rams are flat out better than the Cardinals. I got LA winning.
Yeah, the Cardinals aren't great. Kyler's ability to run scares me, but I think Rams can slow down the Cardinals' passing game and win.
Now hold on there, Jack. Kyler Murray, a.k.a. K2, is going to be flying around the field Sunday. Keep sleeping on the Cardinals. I'm riding with Arizona to win this.
Joe, it's K1.
K2 is much cooler.
Sleepy Joe is right. K2 is a much better nickname, but Rams still beat him.
Kyler Murray will drag this team to victory himself. Stop playing.
Okay, so Donald and I got the Rams, while Joe's got the Cardinals. Now we got the Buffalo Bills versus the Philadelphia Eagles.
I told you, bums, my Eagles are the best team in the NFL. They beat the shit out of the Chiefs last week and will dog walk the Bills this week.
Don't lie to yourself. You know the Eagles looked shaky against the Chiefs. They could have easily lost that one.
None of that shit matters. The Eagles are going to make the Bills their bitches this week.
Yeah, the Bills are straight ass. There ain't no way they beaten Philly.
Did you guys see what the Bills did to the Jets last week? This is a new Bills team. If they manage to get their offense going early, they will beat the Eagles.
Obama, there ain't no way the Buffalo Chicken Wings beat Philly.
I see the Bills turning this game into an offensive shootout and upsetting the Eagles.
Trash pick. Haven't you learned to never pick against the Eagles?
Philly gonna run circles around the Bills.
Okay, then Donald and Joe got the Eagles winning, and I got the Bills. Next is the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Chiefs should have won last week. We know it, and they know it. KC is gonna come out angry and rip the Raiders apart.
The Chiefs should have lost and did lose.
Valdez-Scantling lost the Chiefs that game. You know it, Sleepy Joe?
Shut the fuck up, Donald.
That Chiefs game reminded me of the Lions game from week 1. Chiefs only lost because of the drops.
Keep making your bullshit excuses. Chiefs are washed. They scored 0 points in the second half.
So pick the Raiders.
There ain't no fucking way I'm picking the Raiders. Patrick Mahomes doesn't lose back-to-back games.
Chiefs had a minor setback, but they are still the biggest threat in the AFC. Chiefs win this one by a landslide, just like I did when I beat Crooked Hillary.
Yeah, there is no way Kansas City lose this one. We all got the Chiefs winning. Now the Sunday night matchup, Baltimore Ravens versus the Los Angeles Chargers.
How the fuck does Brandon Staley have a job?
Honestly, I have no clue. Things are starting to get ugly for the Chargers.
Free Justin Herbert.
The Chargers are just straight up dysfunctional right now. The Ravens will destroy them.
Ravens have a chance to solidify themselves as the official best team in the AFC if they win this week.
They should. Ravens are much better than this Chargers team in every way possible. Offense, defense, coaching, and even special teams.
I got the Ravens to win this week. They better not fumble the bag.
They won't. This is an easy dub for the Ravens.
I'm going with the Chargers. Let's go, Brandon.
Holy shit, Sleepy Joe, you are such a dumbass.
Okay, so Donald and I got the Ravens while Joe's got the Chargers. And finally, Monday Night Football, the Chicago Bears taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
Josh Dobbs is an absolute animal. Vikings are winning this game, no question.
I don't know about that. Dobbs didn't look too good against Denver last week. Looks like the Pastronaut fell back down to earth.
Dobbs struggled and the Vikings still barely lost. The Bears are straight trash. They could have won last week and blew it like usual. The Bears are always going to bear.
Not this week. Fields runs all over the Vikings' Swiss cheese defense and leads the Bears to victory.
Keep dreaming, Obama. Bears are losing this one badly.
If fumbling was a sport, Alexander Madison would be the LeBron James of the MLB.
Sleepy Joe, what the fuck are you talking about?
Give me the Purple People Eaters winning this.
Okay, so Donald and Joe got the Vikings, and I got the Bears. So these are our official picks for Week 12 of the NFL season, and this is our overall record so far.
This is going to be a great football season?
Yes, it will be. Doing these weekly NFL pick'ems should be fun. So if you enjoyed this video,
like and subscribe!
And comment down below your thoughts on our predictions and what your picks will be for this week.
And make sure to check out ecpkpicks.com for access to our exclusive picks of the week.
Also give us a follow on our TikTok and Instagram, and check out our mid-season rankings and other prediction videos.